And if you're just joining us now, we are bringing you out to a live look here on I-85 Southbound. This is near Shallowford Road, where you can see a vehicle crash that happened really moments ago. We are reporting to you live with this traffic cam here. Fire crews, you can see those on scene, emergency responders just trying to clear the road. We do know at this time that traffic is moving through slowly but surely. A couple of those lanes are open and you might get caught up in that traffic, but you will be moving through. That is the good news. It is not a standstill pile up at this time. We are seeing that crews were able to move these vehicles over to the shoulder, and cars are slowly but surely getting through. Now, if you're just joining us now, we are taking you to a live picture off of our traffic cam from the Georgia Department of Transportation, showing you what currently is I-85 Southbound. There was a vehicle crash along this road that you can see now on the shoulder side near Shallowford Road. Now, this, as we see it, crews are working to clear that scene as soon as possible. We learned from GDOT really that this all started at 2:12 p.m. just as a lot of people were getting off of work. It is still an ongoing situation. Crews are still responding to the scene, trying to get traffic moving, but also trying to investigate and clear that crash off the road. We do know at this time cars are moving through. I know Nice on Facebook, you're asking where this is. This is along I-85 Southbound. I want to show you this map here I pulled up on Google. This is exactly where it is. You can see some of the businesses in the area, but that is where the crash occurred. It's a busy roadway, a lot of traffic moving through, a lot of people just on their way home or just coming home from work, going someplace for the evening and afternoon. Right now, we do know that this crash has not heavily impacted the roadway. It has been moved to the shoulder. Vehicles are at this time getting through slowly but surely. We know a few lanes on this road are open. That traffic is moving through. You might run into a slowdown, but you should be making it through. Nevertheless, you are not going to run into a parked car situation. We hope that we can get you an expanded look. Obviously, the other side of the roadway not impacted. This is very much isolated to that shoulder. You can see the fire crews and emergency vehicles on standby, just clearing the scene. It looks like we're catching the tail end of this. I believe some of those cars have been either moved to the shoulder or just taken off the road. That road should clear up here shortly. We are following reports from GDOT, and we'll give you an end time as soon as we hear what that estimation is. But at this time, if you are along this roadway, I-85 Southbound near Shallowford Road, you can expect some slowdown. As you saw that vehicle just pass, vehicles are still getting through. It's just you are limited to those remaining lanes that are open at this time. There's another shot for you from our Chopper 46. I was waiting to get you look at that scene. You can see in greater detail just what is going on this roadway at the moment that's causing this slowdown. Very much a closer picture than what this traffic cam is providing. You can see the impact, of course, and nearby those vehicles getting around, which is the good news. Is if you are on this road or you know somebody who's headed that way, especially with so many getting off work around this hour, they are still moving through. It is just limited to those 2 lanes that are open right now, so you are likely going to run into a slowdown. I heard from our assignment desk just earlier that some of our crews are even on this roadway, so they are experiencing the same thing that some of these drivers are. You will be able to get through. You are just going to experience some traffic along the way, understandably, as this investigation is ongoing and as those crews are working very hard to clear that scene. I'm going to leave this chopper shot up for you so you can see just the range that it's going. And as soon as I say that, of course, we lose the chopper. Let's get you back to the traffic cam. I do want to keep you on this. This is our most recent live view of the situation. You can see crews working to clear this scene. Of course, 2 lanes remain open right now on I-85 Southbound along right near Shallowford Road. If you are in that area, you know somebody in that area, it's worth mentioning to them, hey, this is the current situation. It looks like they're getting through to clearing this scene. This very much we don't expect to extend into the evening hour, but right now, if you're on that road, you are going to run into some slowdown. For those that might be just joining us now, I want to give you the latest update on what we know about this situation. This is a vehicle crash you're looking at off of one of the GDOT cameras showing you I-85 southbound along Shallowford Road. Now, we do know at this time 2 lanes remain open. That is where you see traffic coming through slowly but surely. This is not a parked car situation, which is the good news in something like this, but unfortunately there was a crash that occurred. We know multiple people were injured. You can see some of those emergency crews on site, firefighters as well as police, just investigating the scene, but also working to clear the roadway and get those traffic people moving through. Of course, a lot of those drivers out there probably coming home from work or moving through the area. It's about to get a lot busier along I-85 as we head into the evening hour. But for the time being, those crews seem to be working fast to get that roadway cleared up and get that investigation completed. Of course, you can see some of those fire trucks even moving right now, which is a sign to us that these crews are progressing right now with this clear up and this investigation. At this time, 2 lanes along this road, the southbound lane, remain open. That is where traffic is coming through. You can see some of that in the far left corner towards the bottom of your screen. Several vehicles still remain on site. Several emergency crew vehicles, I should say, remain on site, just investigating the situation right now. We are currently monitoring updates from the Georgia Department of Transportation to give us a clear time, give us an end time that we can report to you. But if you know somebody that's headed this way or about to get on that roadway or possibly in the roadway, let them know what you're looking at right here. Obviously, we don't expect this to extend several hours into the evening. From the looks of it, it looks like the scene could clear up shortly here, but we are going to continue to monitor the situation until we can give you a definitive time from GDOT on when this scene will clear. For those trying to get up an idea of what they're looking at here, this is along I-85 Southbound near the Shallowford Road. I want to take you out to this Google Maps that I pulled up, just showing you what the nearby businesses in the area look like. Obviously, this is a very busy roadway. A lot of people getting off work at this hour and just hopping on this road and trying to make it through. They're going to run into a slowdown because only 2 lanes 2 lanes, I should say, of that southbound lane on I-85 are open right now. And you can see that here, traffic moving through. The good news here is that traffic is moving. This is not a standstill situation, but multiple people we're hearing were injured in this crash. We are getting more details on that at this time and looking out for updates from GDOT on when this can be expected to clear. For the time being, this is a live picture from one of those GDOT cams, just showing you the crews that are on the scene trying to clear the roadway as well as complete the investigation needed in a crash like this. Taking you back out to the Google Maps here, you can see some of the businesses in the area. Of course, this is in northeast Atlanta. That pinpoint that you're looking at right there, that's about where this crash happened. Taking you back out here, you can see most of the situation has been moved to the shoulder lane. Of course, as they're trying to convey the scene, investigate, they wanted to move that to allow some traffic through, but this is very much going to be a partial open right now until they can get those vehicles off of the roadway. At this time, as we are monitoring updates from the Georgia Department of Transportation, I wanted to push you to the Atlanta News First app. That's where we send any major updates that we receive, especially on traffic. We want to be the first to get you those updates like this one on the app. If you are looking for updates on when that roadway is going to clear, that will be on there. We are currently going to end the stream at this time and let you know, hey, if this is something that you're following, if you have loved ones or you yourself are on that roadway, we want to make sure we get you the update on when the scene is going to clear and any additional information about those involved in this crash. So check out our app. It's Atlanta News First. It will send you any major updates directly to your phone, so you don't have to go searching for it. You can just stay in the know just by having those notifications on. All right, guys, I will catch you later.